really long history of wanting to do better and more collaborative conservation. So we were both co-founders of the Pride Lion Conservation Alliance, and the whole point of that was delivering better conservation through sharing and collaboration rather than competition. And it was just a natural evolution, wasn't it, through that time that we realized these two organizations were very tightly sort of matched. They were very closely aligned in terms of the phase of the projects they wanted to grow. We wanted to have more impact. And it was just a really exciting time to realize, instead of just talking about it and collaborating, we could actually formalize that by creating a new shared organization together and hopefully building a better future for people and for wildlife.
On a practical level, it obviously makes it a lot easier to scale up things that we find at work. So if something's very successful in one area, we can now try that in other areas and see if that works there too.
Community camera trapping is a really obvious one, where this is something that we started in Tanzania because we were recognizing that the project was providing benefits to people, but that was being associated with the presence of us as the project, not the presence of wildlife. So then we tied the camera trapping that was happening to the benefits, so that actually the more wildlife you had, the more benefits that was being delivered. That was quite transformative at a Tanzanian level. And then we were excited to see, as Alayne said, whether these things could be replicated at scale and which things you would need to change in different locations and tailor at different sites.
We've got all sorts of systems that are helping us to manage everything more efficiently, and also really help with this information sharing and experience sharing that we really want to maximize.
This isn't about us being subsumed into a different organization. This is all of us bringing all of our skills and our knowledge and our passion and all of our abilities together and making the most of those in a shared organization, so that we can deliver that much more effective and efficient conservation at scale across different sites. And we're really excited about it. We hope that everyone else in our teams and beyond will be too.
And it is a new lion landscape. So it's not the old lion landscapes. We're creating together now this new lion landscape. So it's got the same name, but it's actually a different animal.
An awful lot of conservation is based on this competitive model where you're competing against other people for funding, for sort of that space of like, this is my species and I work in this area. And so we have certainly had people who say, why on earth what are you talking about? Are you going to actually fundraise together and share your money and give up your individual identities and give up your sort of little competitive niche there? And we just feel that actually it's much, much better. That competitive model has not served conservation well. And we think we can do things better by working together. And we're hoping that this will prove that. We don't have time to mess around here. Lions and many other species are declining very fast. The people who are living alongside them are not getting empowered in the way they should by conservation. So we want to build a better future for conservation. We want to show there is a different way, and we truly believe that different way is through partnership and through engagement and through everyone bringing their individual strengths and being valued as part of a team, not competing against each other. So we're hoping that we can show that collaborative conservation is very centered, a very field-based grassroots way, is something that is going to be really efficient going forward.
Mm-hmm.